Good afternoon, esports fans. This is Coach Hovney coming to you live from Los Alamos, New Mexico for a Week 4 matchup between the Secret City Esports Los Alamos High School esports team versus Arrowhead Park Trailblazers out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Today I'm joined by Coach Goodbody. Hey, Coach Goodbody, how's it going?
Going pretty good. Excited to see what's going to be coming of these teams. They've been slowly picking up pace and getting into this new season.
Speaking of the season is the Play versus Fall 2021 Rocket League season. I have a screenshot of the schedule here on the right. We already completed the preseason, are in the actually exact middle of the regular season at this point at week 4, so 7 weeks of regular season play. We'll have a break over Thanksgiving, and then playoffs. Playoffs will start on November 29th. The season this fall is a hybrid Swiss format, meaning the wins and losses you accumulate over the course of the season will be. I do need to join the party. I apologize. Will be. So your schedule will be based on the wins and losses you have over the course of the season. So over the course of the season, basically higher win and loss records will play other higher win and loss records to keep the matches really competitive. So it's a pretty exciting format.
Yeah, it definitely helps balance out the bracket, kind of give everybody a fair share because starting off, sometimes people have a different roster and, you get some add-ins as you go throughout the season. So
Absolutely. Make sure to check out our merch page, skulls.com/collection/Secret City Esports. That is a much easier task if you actually follow Secret City Esports on Twitch, because we have links at the bottom of our page. So check out our Twitch page at twitch.tv/Secret City Esports. We have a variety of other social links: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, website, merch store. Coach Goodbody, tell me a little bit more about the merch you have on hand these days.
yeah, so I'm rocking one of those hats. I got me a tumbler. I don't quite have one of those coffee mugs, but I like something to be hot and cold at the same time if I want to keep it. So I'll just use one of those tumblers, 20-ounce tumbler. Actually pretty dang durable. Dented and scratched it a couple of times, but it still holds up pretty well.
Yeah, you're
And then I
taking that
got
to
one of
work every
those.
day.
Yep. It's the one that I always try and represent with. And then on game days, I typically wear my jersey to represent, kind of show off for anybody that's in the area. Some people don't know about esports and they're like, wait, what game is that? I'm like, oh, it's esports. And they're like, what? So it gets the conversation started.
That's awesome. Yeah, I got my jersey in the mail. The player jerseys are the black ones we have shown here, so those are only available to the players. But us civilians can get the white version of that jersey, which is pretty slick. I know you have yours, Coach Goodbody. I also have the tumbler, which I love, and I have the T-shirt shown there on the bottom left. If black is not your color, you can certainly order many different colors of both the T-shirt and the hoodie on the store page. But check out the store. All the merchandise that we sell through the store, we get a kickback that goes directly towards supporting the esports program at Los Alamos High School.
And it definitely helps out for all the odds and ends type stuff because they're going to be having a tournament here coming up next week for Rocket League and, just helping out for costs on getting a driver, paying for gas kind of things. It definitely helps out. So
Exactly. You're supporting us directly by buying from the merch shop. Make sure you follow and subscribe. So yeah, more than welcome to subscribe to the Play Versus channel, which is generously hosting our stream today. Check out the button on the bottom right of your screen. If you want to follow Secret City Esports directly, make sure to check out our channel at twitch.tv/Secret City Esports and subscribe there. Remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free monthly subscription to any channel on Twitch. So support this channel, support Play Versus, whatever you can. It's free if you already have Amazon Prime in hand.
and
Coach, yeah, go ahead.
Play Versus definitely helps out on organizing all this stuff for many different types of esports. So you can do MOBAs, shooters, and all kinds of different college and high school esports. And they do a lot of outreach also into the community, try and get people interested and try and see who wants to help out. So thank you to them for all the legwork that they have to put in for all this. It definitely helps out, and it gives the kids a shot that not many people think is available.
Absolutely, yeah. Today we're representing the Mountain Rocket League community, which I believe is over 100 teams this season for um, the high school league, which is really really impressive.
Yeah, definitely gonna change up the bracket and make it for competitive side. You're gonna find who's new in the scene and who's been around for a while, because there's definitely some teams that are really well ranked, but if you catch them off guard, you can do some damage and kind of throw them into a different match that they weren't expecting. So it's definitely interesting to see how everybody evolves and kind of helps out. And some of these different teams, they'll try and help and extend out, so they'll go out of their time zone and try and do scrimmages with other people, just try and get some practice in, get some keyboard time, some time on the sticks for any players that just want to try and break out from the typical player base that they get. So it's definitely nice for that community.
Absolutely, Coach Gabati, you want to talk over the Hilltopper lineup today?
Yeah, so what we have running today is just T-Man 04. So that's Taryn Bingham. He's running around C2. He's definitely always aerial based. He's flying off walls, trying to make a passing play, get those shooting lanes open for some demos. And we got Hinchina, which is Reese Lovato. He just broke out and got into Diamond. He's running really hard. He's playing a lot and doing a lot of training packs and getting more and more accurate. He's got really good ball control, so you'll see some touches, just keep it close and go for some pass plays. And then we also have Lamboy 04 Henry Stidham. He's just broken out into Diamond and fast. He's moving through that whole rank and trying to push hard towards champ and get those mechanical plays. So see what comes out of him. He's definitely stepped it up within the past 2 weeks. He's leaps and bounds beyond what he started off with, and he's definitely gotten humbled throughout different ranks. So
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the Arrowhead Park lineup. We have JTMIB, JTM the fourth, perhaps, sitting at platinum. We have Football Q-Blob also sitting at platinum, and we have the wild card YKJY sitting at gold. So I think the Los Alamos lineup, on paper is a little bit stronger in terms of raw rank, but as we know with Rocket League, it's really about communication and teamwork. So obviously, rank does not mean everything in this situation, but certainly on paper, Los Alamos looks like the stronger lineup.
right, and it's interesting to note that Epic took over Rocket League in 2020. So some people may have made a new account just to try and be a part of the program and get in a lot easier instead of using their Steam account that they might have been playing on. So sometimes that's a curveball for us. We like to play guess your rank if it comes through as maybe YKJY isn't actually a gold player and starts popping off. So
Yeah, this is only our best guess at scouting, certainly. So we shall see what actually happens. Going back to the Los Alamos lineup, we've seen just T-Man and Hinchina, so Taryn and Reese, play in quite a few matches already, both in the preseason and regular season so far. And in my opinion, they have a really good chemistry in terms of passing out to the middle. Just T-Man really skillful off the wall shots, off the backboard, passing out to the middle for Hinchina for some layups. So let's see if we get something similar happening today. That's what I would say to look out for, and I'll call it out as I see it.
And I think definitely with Henry coming in, he's been breaking out and playing with some higher ranked players, and then also going back with his own solo 1v1 style that he likes to play. Definitely likes to play 1v1s a lot, so we'll see what he has to offer. He likes to keep that ball close and then make his own play, so we'll see if he can convert that into passing plays and start just making a basically clinic on the backboard is what we're hoping for. Try and get those passes off and just starve them, and then just hammer in some goals.
Yeah, something we've seen definitely Reese this season so far has been very strong in his ability to catch the ball and not just boom it across the field when he has possession. So certainly look for some solo plays out of Hinshina today as this match progresses.
And for the first match, it's always fun to see how they're gonna kind of feel each other out, because sometimes you gotta see what players like to lean towards. If they stay for the 1v1, keep the possession of the ball, or if they like to just do a booming clear, and that's their panic, is just clear it, get it out of their half, and then if you just clear it back in, then you keep that pressure up and try and catch them out of rotation.
All right, we're waiting for this match to start. Just waiting for the Arrowhead Park team to log in here. I'll remind you to make sure to check out our social media pages. Twitch TV/Secret City Esports. Today we're actually casting on the Play Versus channel. Play Versus has generously allowed us to take over the stream for the next hour or so. But yeah, our main home for Secret City Esports, Los Alamos High School Esports, is at Twitch TV/Secret City Esports. Just as a historical note, Secret City, the reason we're called Secret City Esports is because we are based in Los Alamos, New Mexico, which is home of the Manhattan Project. In the early 40s, this was a secret location that the Manhattan Project was taking place in. So hence the name Secret City Esports. If you learned nothing today, you learned a little bit about Los Alamos, New Mexico.
Yep.
Make sure to check out our Facebook. Oh, you have another tidbit for us, Coach Goodbody?
Yeah, and they also used to be the light on the hill. Nobody knew what it was there for or anything like that. It's just from Santa Fe, they would see a light always illuminated on the hill and not know what's going on. So it was very secretive. You used to have to be born in that area to be able to be on that site, or just be a part of the program, which was really interesting. You get to learn different things to where people actually born there got numbers associated with the government, not just your social security number, which was pretty interesting.
A little bit spooky. All right.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween early, Coach Goodbody.
Yep.
Make sure to check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/Secret City Esports. We also have a Twitter, YouTube page, and a website. Again, these things are kind of hard to type in at some point, so if you go directly to our Twitch page, we have all the links associated with our social media accounts at the bottom of that page. Just a reminder to... Oh, go ahead.
Definitely check out Play Versus. They got all kinds of different games that are show matched on their channel. They have different things for League of Legends, Smite, Rocket League, and Valorant coming up. They got Smash Brothers coming up. They're definitely opening up some more avenues for different types of gameplay if you like that.
Yeah, particularly for the spring season is really when things kick into gear. So I'm not quite sure how many leagues they have going this fall. I know we're in the Rocket League. I know there's a handful of other leagues for the high schools at least. But spring is where things really kick off. So Rocket League, League of Legends, Smite, Madden, FIFA, and Smash, as far as I know. There's probably others that are associated, but anyway, a whole stable of games. And anyway, now is the time to get your recruiting in. If you're in high school or in a high school program, make sure you're gathering teammates for the coming spring season, because that's when things really fire up here.
And it can definitely take you a long way. You learn some really good team playing skills. You definitely learn how to keep a level head and stress, and that's definitely going to come along in life. Stress comes along with it, and you find your community to actually help with these issues. So definitely find your community within this Play Versus nation, and you can break out and help others and learn a lot also. Oh,
So
looks like we got someone shouting out in chat for their little brother Henry, which is, I'm assuming, Henry, that is Landboy.
Landboy.
That's
Right,
awesome.
hoping for some nice montage-worthy plays out of Landboy today. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, that's San Diego, my hometown, too. Yeah, what? Represent.
Just a reminder on how the Play versus Fall Rocket League season is taking place, just because I was a little interrupted when I was introducing it last time. Not by you, Coach Goodbody, by trying to get into party here. My apologies, but regular season is happening right now from October 4th through the 19th of November. So this is smack dab in the middle of that regular season, which is 7 weeks long. We are in week 4 this week. There will be a break for Thanksgiving, and then playoffs will start the last week of November / first week of December. So a really nice format here. As I mentioned, there's over 100 teams in the mountain region of the High School Rocket League. I think mountain region spans from Arizona, New Mexico, I want to say Wyoming, because we played a team from Wyoming.
Yeah.
Utah, Colorado. Maybe the extent of it, I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, it's a nice region here, high in the Rocky Mountains. So I do see some Arrowhead Park players joining the match. So you will not be subjected to Coach Goodbody and I's small talk any longer. Let us jump into the match here.
Get ready for some of this gameplay. Hopefully we don't have any connection issues. Sometimes happens in the mountain regions, so apologize for any lag or skipping that might happen.
Yeah, those mountains are tall, Coach Goodbody.
Yep, definitely. And here we are. We're going to start off game 1.
All right. And a little bit of a missed kickoff here. I think Los Alamos side might be pressuring Arrowhead Park to get ready for the game, since they've been sitting on the bench waiting for the last 10 minutes or so. Anyway, we'll see if Arrowhead Park can recover quickly here. Really strong shot in by Hinchina that's blocked away by Curly-Haired Kid. I did not remember Curly-Haired Kid from the scouting report, Coach Goodbody.
No, that is different on the lineup, so we're throwing a curveball right here. Definitely play guess your rank.
Oh, and there's a shot in early. YKJY, our wild card gold player, gets a nice rebound off. I don't know if it was a 50-50 ball. No, it's a demo that he got on one of the Los Alamos players, and just T-Man unfortunately just feeds it right to him. A little bit of a lucky goal, I think, there. Not sure if he was able to see through the explosion or not. But anyway, first blood goes to Arrowhead Park early in this game 1.
And I don't believe Nitro was on the lineup as well, so he's going to be coming out pretty strong as well. I can see him going for some arrows, but T-Man shut it down. Got a nice pass out mid. Landboy getting that touch, nice and heavy. It was just wide open net. A little bit too much of a full commit from Arrowhead Park.
All right, so early equalizer here by the Los Alamos side. Let's see what happens in the next minute or so of play as the players calm down here, get the jitters out. Earlier here, Kid with a nice demo against, I believe that's just T-Man. Well, it looks like he's recovered here. Just T-Man actually does go up and unfortunately whiffs on that shot. Landboy with a follow-up off the post. Just T-Man does take an early turn. He's going to try to backflip this into the middle. Nitro Trojan tries to clear it. Landboy in the way. And Sheena passed in the middle, but nobody home. Looks like Arrowhead Park takes possession here. Initial shot not quite on target. Curly-haired Kid puts it to the corner. It's a little bit of an awkward ball for all parties. Just T-Man possibly on a fast break here. See if he can get to the middle. Fortunately, demoed again.
Putting that pressure on Arrowhead Park is kind of stacking up a little bit, and they're I think panicking a little bit. They need to get ready to kind of collect themselves and start going through their rotations. Great touch though by Curly-haired Kid. Throw it off and kind of get that momentum out of their half.
All right, let's see if either team can stabilize here. A little bit of back and forth. Just T-Man does go up and clears that ball. Unfortunately, it's right to the Arrowhead Park team. Landboy is able to intercept that. I don't think he has any boost to follow that up. He does not. Pretty much fakes that shot. A little bit of miscommunication by just T-Man and Hinshina here. And Nitro Trojan does take advantage of that, trying to make a solo play. Pushed away by Landboy. A little bit of a double commit by the Arrowhead Park side. Not able to make too strong an attack there. Nitro Trojan does have a nice shot there on target, but just T-Man in position to block that away.
And much of this pressure is starting to get to each team. They're trying to read each other, but also trying to get their comms out quick enough so that way they can see who's going to be attacking the ball, playing that 50. It's just
critical, critical bump there by Hinshina, actually. That was a really great pass in the middle by the Arrowhead Park, and he was able to block them away. I apologize, Coach Goodbody.
No worries, no worries. Like much of this is trying to also fake out. Looks like T-Man kind of just got off that aerial. He had plenty of boost, but just didn't want to use any of it. Let someone else come in with a better angle that might be able to take a shot. Got Los Alamos retreating right here on a pretty dangerous ball. Let's see if they can get out of this.
That was definitely a little bit of friendly fire there between Hinshina and just T-Man to bump each other, give that play an opening. I think just one man back now for the Los Alamos side. Just T-Man is able to circle around and take that away. Nice flick by just T-Man. We'll see if he can finish this ball. Nitro Trojan able to push it away just in time. That was a good opportunity for the Los Alamos side, though. A little bit of indecision. Yep.
As we're closing in on a minute left, we've got to see some full commits coming through, see if someone's going to break out of defense and just go full hard commit. And I think that might be opening up right here. We got Reese just getting ready to try and be last man back and hold him off.
Sheena going for a ground pinch there. Fortunately, the Arrowhead Park JY, the lone goal scorer, was in position to block that away. And boys, see if he can get this past the first defender here. Interesting pass back to Hinshina. Just T-Man is demoed probably for the 4th or 5th time this match. He is having a brutal time of it at the moment. Shot on target, sorry, not on target by Nitro Trojan Kid and Curly Heart Kid, I believe. A little bit of a team effort there. More bumps coming out from the Arrowhead Park side. That shot is on target. Hinshina does stay in goal just long enough to make a play on that. A little bit of a fake out of Hinshina. See if Landboy can get a pinch. Unfortunately, it's the wrong way. Really hard kid going for a ceiling shot. Turns out to be a pass, and that is going to sneak in for the Arrowhead Park side with 6 seconds left. Curly-haired kid as the second man to follow up, able to get just a touch off the post. Just T-Man having to respect the whole goal there. And it looks like Arrowhead Park's going to escape with a victory here in the first game unless Los Alamos can make a play here in the last few seconds. And they are not. Arrowhead Park able to kill that immediately. So really close match here.
We can see that curly-haired kid, he's actually a champ title, Season 3 champ tournament winner. So that's definitely going to throw off the game pace. And we're going to have to try and pick it back up and try and match it as best possible.
Yeah, so this last-minute lineup change I did not see happening here. We have a couple of wild cards now, Nitro Trojan and Curly-Haired Kids. Certainly, Curly-Haired Kids seem to be a dangerous player with he was the one that got that last-second goal, actually, and had a couple of saves over the course of the match. As you mentioned, he is a... Sorry, what is that? Champion level player.
Yeah, Champ 2 tournament winner.
So
and
suddenly,
then, I believe Nitro Trojan is also going to be of that same or similar rank.
So yeah, this should be a very entertaining match now. What we assumed initially was going to be a little bit your game this week. Suddenly, Los Alamos is down 1-0. We'll hop back into the match here. I think coaching has been completed. Let's see how the second match goes here.
opting for a regular kickoff. No speed flips coming through quite yet. See as the game goes on and once people start warming up.
Sheena does have an open opportunity here. Unfortunately, it's a little off target off the backboard. Second ball, almost in the exact same position, comes off from just T-Man, and Landboy tries to get in front of goal. He does, but Arrowhead Park is there to make a save. Strong shot in here by just T-Man, blocked away by YKJY. Curly-Head Kid has an opportunity to make a nice flick play. Unfortunately, it's not quite on target. No teammates there to back him up. Nitro Trojan going for an aerial play now.
Great control. He had a couple touches on that for an air dribble, just trying to pass it out, but brought it into the corner.
Curly-Haired Kid with a bit of a misplay there, hitting it way up high off the backboard when he had the open net.
Bumps are really taking place. They're getting team bumped and also some bumps coming from Arrowhead Park, so it's definitely throwing people for a loop right now. They're going to capitalize on it with this pass, but oh man, great catch by just T-Man here. Let's see what he can do for a 1v1 setup on that. Nice flick up. Just out of reach though.
Yeah, just T-Man trying to do it all with his opportunities as he's not being demoed so far this game. He had, probably about 5 demos last game where he was knocked out of play for a few seconds. So trying to extract a bit of revenge here. Sheena wins that 50-50 off the backboard. I don't think Lamboy is going to be able to get in position in time. He's not, but does put a little bit of pressure with a fake there. Sheena back in position. Unfortunately, just making a light touch on this. Not really being able to do much more than that. A little bit of back and forth with moving balls here. Not what we predicted. Curly-Haired Kid does make a nice demo on just T-Man, or just T-Man.
Just ruthless.
Sheena with a nice...
These aggressive plays start pushing them out of rotation, but man, it's been working out pretty well in their favor.
It has been. Not really much follow-up there from the Arrowhead Park. They do get a steal immediately from Hinshina. Just T-Man there does make a play. Get that save. Lamboy going for a solo play. Fortunately hits it right to the defender in the upper left corner. Sorry, upper right corner. Just T-Man again, back on defense. See if he can avoid a demo. 50-50 ball here up. Lamboy gets the better of that.
Missed boost too, so he didn't have the best situation to try and go through, but he made best of that 50 that he could.
The miss out in Sheena, but I believe Lamboy is able to clean that up. Just T-Man going for a solo play. He does get the flick up, and there's the first goal of game 2 here, 3 minutes into the game. A great pass out by Hinshina, assisted by a Curly-Haired Kid. Curly-Haired Kid again going for that demo play. He gets it, but not before. Sorry, was that Hinshina or just T-Man? Just T-Man extracts a little bit of revenge there finally to get that goal in hand. So frustrating play so far by just T-Man, but he does extract a small amount of revenge by getting that goal in the upper half of the Arrowhead Park defense.
I definitely have to apologize. I'm looking on my screen because I'm in spectate mode, so I got a 5-second future that I can see. I haven't been looking at the actual stream and see that we're on a delay. My apologies on that, but
a little bit of a seer here. Yeah, no, you actually should be on commenting at exactly the right time, Coach Goodbody. It's just the stream is delayed, so you're perfectly fine.
Alrighty. Yeah, it looks like a lot of this is going to come down to aerial control, see who can keep more of that space in their control and get that pressure out. And Sheena trying to go for that touch right off the wall and getting it played in, but they just keep on cutting it off for their rotations and keeping it strong, even in low boost situations.
Wow, great attempt there by just T-Man. Los Alamos with about 30 seconds of straight pressure here. See if they can maintain it. Curly-Haired Kid is going to get in a little bit of escape. We've seen his flick play before. It's very strong. Fortunately, he doesn't have the boost to stay on top of that ball, and the Los Alamos side is able to push it away to the middle. See if Hinshina can make a play off the wall here.
Left. Hold on to this 1-point lead if they can keep this series going.
that, almost is straight in. Landboy, a little bit of a whiff there to hit it off the backboard when the goal was open. Landboy going up again. A little bit on tilt, it seems like, missing that ball, unfortunately. We need Landboy to heat up here a little bit. 1 second left. Alamos does keep it in play, but I don't see any Arrowhead Park players back to catch this ball. We'll see if they can get there in time. Landboy with a nice touch there to get it past the Arrowhead Park side. So both games here on the narrowest of margins, 1-goal deficits for both games. Los Alamos with a little bit of a bounce back here, winning that game 1-0 in a hard-fought battle.
That was a great game coming out of him. You could see just shots on net from T-Man there. He's got 3 shots, 3 saves. He's been all over the map, and then pretty well distributed for Arrowhead Park. They've been definitely communicating and getting those passing plays going forward and making sure that a touch is always going to be followed up.
You have 1 game each going into game 3 of this matchup. Just T-Man with the carry there points-wise with 3 saves. We saw him maybe be a little bit more cautious there, staying in goal, a second or 2 longer before pushing out with the rest of his teammates to be able to make those saves. Looks like we're going to hop right into game 3 here. See if you can pick out any changes here.
Change-ups.
Yeah, by the coaches in terms of cautious or aggressive play. It seemed to me like game 2, Arrowhead Park was pushed back against their goal quite a lot of that game. So we'll see if they make a little bit more risky plays here in terms of trying to get out of their goal a little bit sooner this time. Landboy has a good opportunity here. A nice touch off the sidewall. Pass out to the middle. Just T-Man is blocked. And Cheetah does have a open net here. Unfortunately, not able to get the ball quite in time. Landboy's going to push out the middle. Able to make a second touch. Just T-Man wasn't able to get there in time, or he's actually there a bit too soon for Landboy's touch. Nice pinch off the wall by Curly-Haired Kid. A little bit of an awkward ball there for the Los Alamos defense. And only 1 man back in goal right now, just T-Man. And Sheena with a little bit of a dangerous ball, but unpredictable as well. See if Landboy follows this up. No, it's going to be Nitro Trojan that gets a touch on that ball. Just trying to keep it out of the Los Alamos possession at this point. And just T-Man, unfortunately with a whiff on that aerial. Landboy gets a little bit of a bump there. And Sheena demoed, but is able to push it to the Arrowhead Park side.
Boy, it seems to me that they're actually playing in a more passive area. They have 1 person that just goes full commit, and then they have 2 in a wide rotation for their offensive rotation. So I think they're just hoping for a fast break.
I think that seems really reasonable, Coach Goodbody, especially with the skill that we've seen out of Curly-Haired Kid in terms of his kind of ball handling, flicking ability. If they can get a ball out to him, he can definitely make a play.
Great flick by just T-Man, but just cut off there by Curly-Haired Kid, just pushing it out, seeing if we can get a follow-up. Nitro just off target. He got cut off, and that was a great clear. Landboy able to just convert that from defense into offense really quick.
Yeah, a little bit of unfortunate timing there for the Arrowhead Park side, that all players were pushing towards the Los Alamos side as that ball was hit, so no one able to get back quite in time. It was a bit of a slow roller. See a little bit of pressure here by Arrowhead Park side. That is a beautiful touch to get that into the upper left corner above all the defenders.
He just had to slow roll that and pick his time to hit that flip, and man, great power, great shot.
Very difficult shot there by YKJY to even this 3rd game up 1-1.
And T-Man unfortunately just pushed right into mid. He just had that pop right over him. Dangerous ball as this spills out. Curly hair.
Is directly on target.
Shot.
Really tough angle there. A curly-haired kid to get a shot off the wall perfectly where he wanted. See that one more time in the replay screen, Coach Goodbody. Yeah, that's a well-placed shot. That curly-haired kid, we know he's dangerous, and he's proving it here. So in about 10 seconds time, Arrowhead Park takes a 2-1 lead after trailing 1-0 early in this game.
Lamboy getting ready to cut this off and try and convert it into an offensive play just off, but Sheena coming in, just popping it nice and good for a follow-up. Just can't quite full commit on this. Got to keep a full rotation going, make sure that those booming clears don't convert into a goal into their own net.
Yeah, we saw a great opportunity there by just T-Man to get a shot, but he was just out of boost, unfortunately. Somehow going to have to be a little careful here to get that ball back in possession for a bit. And boy, trying to make a solo play there. Not quite enough space. Sheena, great touch out. Not really expecting to get that clean 50-50. Just T-Man, see if he can make a flick. He does. Unfortunately, it's off target. Lamboy
too much power on that.
Yep, exactly. He's a little too excited at the opportunity. Ooh, great opportunity there.
To pour out. Misflip
Wow.
by T-Man. Unfortunate.
Lamboy with a little bit of a fake here.
And he's been on target with getting those aerial touches, trying to get a pass or a shot out. Let's see him as he starts warming up here.
Nice little passing play there by Arrowhead Park. Really had kid able to get that ball out to YKJY. But not able to do much with it. There's a pass out to Lamboy, not able to get on target. Unfortunately, just T-Man is out of boost, and Sheena's just going to catch this. See if he can make a play on it. Be able to push it to the middle. Tempting ball for Lamboy here. Unfortunately, a little bit high. Just T-Man with the follow-up. Third man back from Arrowhead Park is there. So good rotations overall by both teams to keep these scores fairly low, I would say. Certainly by Arrowhead Park. Haven't had any easy goals given up yet.
Notice a lot of times when we get on the camera of whoever has possession, they're a little low on boost, and wonder if they're getting boost starved on Los Alamos side. Arrowhead's got pretty good momentum going on their end.
I think you're absolutely right. They've really been able to push out of their goal this third game for quite a bit of possession time. Alamos only has 7 seconds left. They went all out. Just T-Man not able to get there in time. Just milliseconds too late to make that save, and that's going to be the dagger in the heart of Game 3 for the Los Alamos side. So Arrowhead Park with some nice adjustments, I would say, to get this Game 3 in favor of Arrowhead Park.
Great changeup by Arrowhead Park to try and make that definite, I'd say, defensive play that they've been trying to convert. And it's going to be interesting to see. Looks like we might have a roster changeup coming from Los Alamos, trying to see if they can get different rotations going through with a different player.
Interesting. I think it might be I'm not that superstitious of a person, Coach Goodbody, but so far when we played Orange side, it has not been a good sign for the Los Alamos side.
You know, last time we had an interesting superstition come out. It actually proved to be true. We had someone change out a car design, and in their first game, they had a really good play. And following games, their car design did not help. They thought it was going to help them out.
I forgot about that little foible there. Yeah, after having a hat trick, it changed the decal. I don't know about that.
Yep. So we'll see if this proves true.
All right, a little bit lighter of a we do see the substitution. Wow, very interesting. Coming back into the match here, we do have Los Alamos with a substitution there by Ryan. It's painful to see that happen.
His changeup for his spawn is what got him. He was in the correct location, but thought he needed to change his spawn and could not get that spawn. So that was the benefit of Arrowhead Park there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks like T-Man changing up his car design. See if anything comes of it. seems to me game pace has definitely picked up a lot. And there's a quick conversion. Seems like all three on Los Alamos side had touched the ball on this full passing play here.
Yeah, that's what you like to see, a little bit of a speed up here. That will definitely pay dividends for any team that adopts a little bit faster play style.
Great attempt by T-Man, just cut off by Curly Hair Kid. Let's see if they're able to convert this and keep the pressure up. Oh, shot on net, but just saved by T-Man. Boy, they are really, really hounding. I think they're upset about this roster change and seeing if they can get away with it.
So Ryan, the new player, in, see if he can get some solo plays here, at least get some nice passes in the middle. Certainly that's one. Landboy able to get a touch, but not on target. Nitro Trojan with a nice flick out to the middle. Landboy, third man back, is able to get that interception. Now see if he can make a touch on this. He cannot. Difficult ball to try to pass in the middle. Just T-Man going for a catch on that. Unfortunately, just misses it. Landboy able to clear that away. Able to beat the second player.
Definitely keeping the presence, trying to keep Arrowhead Park away. Helped out in their favor. Got a nice second man commit here. Third man was able to cut it off and get some breathing room. Let's see if Arrowhead Park can get away with that third man being back and have full pressure of Los Alamos coming in right here. They're all boosted up and they're starting to steal some big boosts, but to me it seems position's key. Unfortunate double commit there.
Yeah, I was going to say finally a demo there by the Los Alamos side, so it seems like Ryan might be breathing a little bit of life into the demo side of Los Alamos. Just T-Man with a great shot going the opposite way. It certainly looked like he was going for the right post, and at the last second there flips that the other direction. Beautiful shot there by Just T-Man.
We have a question. Are you allowed to sub? I'm pretty sure you're allowed to sub no matter as long as they were on the roster, because you can scout the whole team. Typically for RLCS you can have 4 players and 3 are your main, then 1's a sub in. A little unfortunate, but you're only allowed to do it once per game.
So Arrowhead Park with a little bit of early pressure here off the kickoff. Curly-haired Kid is able to get that on target, not able to make that second jump, but YKJY there on the cleanup. Nobody able to get that ball off the backboard from the Los Alamos side. So the equalizer there by YKJY. Good read on that ball. Oh, and a very, very unfortunate. Looked like he was
misflipped.
Yeah, he's going for the speed flip is what it looked like from Nitro Trojan. Unfortunately, nobody back. Very unlucky there for the Arrowhead Park side. I guess it is a little risky go for that speed flip. There's always a little bit of risk involved on that kickoff. Unfortunately, it bites Arrowhead Park at a critical moment in this game 4 of the series. T-Man with a nice touch off the wall. Able to get a second touch to the middle. Landboy finally able to get on target here. He's had a few opportunities.
Just got it right around Curly Hair Kid. He was in the correct position, but oh, what a flip. That just got it right around that defender there.
See that one more time. Just T-Man able to get a touch. Landboy with a quick follow-up and a great shot on target. Very nice. And Arrowhead Park trying to return the favor on the kickoff goal there. A little bit unlucky again not to get the goal on that one. Wow.
Seems like kickoffs are going to be coming key here. See who makes up for mechanic miss and see who makes up for just trying to time that 50-50 here. And
certainly great block 50-50 to the middle by Ryan there. Landboy going for a second aerial. It is on target. Unbelievable save by Nitro Trojan on that soft touch by Landboy. Wow. See if we can catch that one more time. I think I just... Oh, there it is.
Los Alamos went full commit and just got caught out of position. Arrowhead able to capitalize on that.
Where is the defense, Coach Goodbody?
I think they were just too busy getting ready to fly for the next one.
They were watching that
looking
replay,
at who's next. Yeah.
All right, so Arrowhead Park certainly putting the pressure right back on Los Alamos, and Ryan this time with the aerial touch. Has plenty of boost in this tank. Lamboy with a high pass off the middle. Ryan with a great touch off the wheels there. Put that ball on target. So Los Alamos bounces back immediately with a goal of their own.
And it's to be noted that Ryan's from last year. He was in the spring season. He wasn't expected to be in fall because he also plays a sport. And he was able to make it in today. And wow, what a shot. T-Man just collecting a ball spilled out from Ryan's 50. Great placement. Just out of reach of Curly Hair Kid.
The floodgates opening a little bit here in terms of goals by both teams. You know, certainly we had some quieter games or louder games if you're defensive minded for those first 3 games, but suddenly goals being scored left and right here as the play is opening up quite a bit here.
This T-Man last back. Great touch, playing in corner, trying to keep it safe.
And Arrowhead Park does get one back.
Goodness, curly-haired kid went in for that challenge and then full committed on this shot right here and just sneaked it around. Unfortunate, Lamboy was just right there, but slammed right into the post.
Yeah, a really great read off the wall, how that was going to bounce off by a curly-haired kid. So, very nice read. Another opportunity here by the Arrowhead Park side.
Ball.
Again, nobody's back. Ryan is able to take initiative on that ball to get it out of the reach, though.
Demo's going to start spilling out.
Massive demos. This T-Man has such an awkward bounce on that ball. Is able to get a touch for that 50-50.
Zero boost, just trying to buy some time.
Definitely a perfect display of kind of the initiative that Ryan is bringing into this team as his substitution to get ahead of the first man for Los Alamos to make a second touch on that ball. So a really interesting substitution here by the Los Alamos side to get a bit more aggression on the boards here. Certainly both teams scoring a lot more with that high-paced play.
Yeah, it's great to see Ryan first game coming through. Definitely wasn't expecting him to come out for this spring season, but he's definitely melding pretty well. It's just going to have to figure out what the rotation is and where his presence is going to be, whether it's in air or just for passing. See if any type of roster change comes from Arrowhead. They definitely threw us 2 curveballs. We'll see if another one comes our way. Maybe they have someone waiting in the stables.
That's a good point. Certainly, we were not expecting a couple of these players based on the initial scouting a couple days ago. So, anyway, just to highlight, just T-Man there with a hat trick. Certainly, a lot of passing plays happened there with the number of assists that were taking place that game. But here we are sitting 2-2. This is the deciding game of this best of 5 series coming up. And it all comes down to this, Coach Goodbody.
We'll see what changeup they have. The coach has got to talk to him for a brief moment, but I think they're just seeing who's going to put on the most pressure. And what a shot from just T-Man right there. Just great 50 coming from this kickoff, and he just wanted to place that right away.
So first blood, 4 seconds into Game 5, the deciding game of this best of 5 series between Arrowhead Park Trailblazers and the Los Alamos High School Secret City Esports team. Just T-Man going for another high aerial shot there. Curly-haired kid is able to get a great touch. Nitro Trojan in position here for a potential pass in the middle, but I believe that was Landboy able to get up just in
Yeah.
time.
Great pop by Landboy, reading that he was going to have that for a passing option, and unfortunate 50 right there.
Yeah.
That just went straight into the Los Alamos half and right into the net.
Not rewarded by that nice clear initially. Unfortunately, he bounces that ball directly into Curly Haired Kid's hood, able to get a quick and easy goal. So, just as we are tied up in the series, we are tied up in this game. Deciding game. And trying to make a solo play here. Unfortunately, runs out of boost. Landboy beaten by Nitro Trojan, able to get up quickly. Just T-Man trying to make a solo play, going for a couple fakes there. Beats one, beats two. Nitro Trojan is back just in time for that last second save. Ryan not able to stay up, able to go for a little bit of a fake there. Need a little bit of higher jump to make a play on that. Ryan now back in action again. Sick double touch. Unable to get a shot, but just T-Man cleans it up after that great attempt by Ryan at this double touch. Let's take a look at that.
Great control aerial spin there. He just got that to take away the recoil from that first touch, and he placed it very well for someone to follow up.
Yeah, Ryan with a really nice setup. Really hoping he could make an individual play there. Just ran out of space, unfortunately.
Just seeing that play, I'm wondering if Arrowhead Park has been playing backboard defense at all, because now it looks like it's wide open right here.
Just T-Man with a great fast break, getting a quick touch off the wall, able to beat that last player with a nice little flick off the top of his car. So Los Alamos building a bit of a comfortable lead here, 2-goal lead with early into this game 5. See if Arrowhead Park can bounce back here. Unfortunately, a little bit of a missed kickoff. Not sure if it was an intentional fake. I would hope not at this point in the game.
Maybe they're going for the whole flea flicker try. See if you can catch your opponent off guard. Could sometimes play in your favor. That's why fakes came out, and they definitely work at the higher level.
Oh yeah. Really Head Kid has a lot of work to do here. We know he has the skill to do the individual play. See if he can get in a position to do that. Landboy does have a shot on opportunity. It's not on target though. Nice 50 by just T-Man there against Nitro Trojan.
Plenty of space was given.
Yeah. Great pass out to the middle by Nitro Trojan. YKJY not able to get there in time. Misses that shot. There's 3 players going for this ball by the Los Alamos side. Ryan unable to get that final touch into goal. Great attempt though. Just T-Man with a nice 50, not on target. Arrowhead Park is able to clear it away. There is one man back for Los Alamos. Ryan, we know he's been practicing these air dribbles. Here's his opportunity. Fortunately, Curly Haired Kid able to make that save. Very nice save by the Arrowhead Park side, not to let Ryan make a nice little showtime play on that shot.
Passing plays coming out of Arrowhead. See if that's going to change the momentum and direction of the ball a little too much. That way that can't be read by Los Alamos.
Great opportunity. Certainly we see Los Alamos on the losing side of a lot of those demos. It looked like Really Hard Kid had the ball, but the teammate Nitro Trojan was going for a demo in that case. Nitro Trojan with his own solo play here is going to get intercepted by just T-Man. Los Alamos just able to hold possession comfortably for the last 30 seconds or so. See if they can, the Arrowhead Park side can break out here. They need to make a move here shortly with only 90 seconds left on the clock. Great flick by Nitro Trojan there to get over the first defender. Fortunately, his teammate's not able to follow that up as it gets blocked by the second defender. Ryan going for a really nice aerial play. Landboy not able to make contact. YKJY does have an opportunity here. Goes for a fake. Just T-Man not biting and is able to make that play. A little bit of chaos
going on. A lot
of
of the pressure's coming through. Everybody's bunching up, and they're starting to try and push as hard as possible.
Absolutely, Arrowhead Park needs to make a play here. Curly Haired Kid, here's his opportunity. Beats one. Ryan not biting. Curly Haired Kid actually leaves it to Nitro Trojan. Ryan not quite sure what to do with this. 2 or 3 passes there in a row by the Arrowhead Park side. Not able to get a shot on goal, though. Just T-Man with a really dangerous ball out to the middle. Ryan with a great shot. Fortunately blocked by YKJY. Arrowhead Park again running out of time. 30 seconds left. Just T-Man getting intercepted by curly-haired kid. This is on target. Nitro Trojan with a beautiful touch to the upper half of the goal. Unbelievable shot. What a touch.
It is within their reach. They got 19 seconds left. Let's see what happens off this kickoff here.
Nitro Trojan with a critical goal. Oh my goodness.
Kickoff. A little in favor of Los Alamos. They got it in Arrowhead half. Let's see if they can try and get a breakaway on this last 5 seconds that they have here.
We're going to need to boom it. Arrowhead Park able to keep it up, but I think it's just out of reach, and it is unbelievable.
Ryan just spiking it down, trying to shut down that game 5, and he did it. That was a great game coming out by both sides. They had a lot of pressure going. You could see Just T-Man had 6 shots going on this one game. That is plenty of pressure and unfortunate, but thank you for Arrowhead Park showing up, and they showed up to play. They put the pressure on and caused the roster change.
Yeah, that was extremely close match between these two sides. Besides game 4, I think all the games were just 1-goal differentials from what I remember. So overall, really entertaining match for this featured match on the Play Versus channel. That's awesome time to get a 5-game series out of these two teams.
And I think that Swiss setup definitely made it a little harder on the Los Alamos lineup, and they had some good change-ups coming through. Pace of play started picking up. People started getting a little antsy and piled up. Some team bumps were coming through, and that was a great showing by both sides. But the nerves got the best of them, and looks like Los Alamos came out with the win on that one.
Absolutely. So yeah, we'll be waiting to see next week's batch of matches as the Swiss bracket continues on here. Los Alamos, I think, going to a 3-1 record at this point. Be interesting to see what other 3-1 teams we have coming up here at the remainder of the season. So overall, really entertaining match. Really great team plays by both sides here, but it might have been that Ryan substitution that's kind of the game changer here. Certainly increased the speed of play for the Los Alamos side, and we saw that in the goal tallies for both teams.
Yeah, definitely. And thank you to Play Versus for letting us go through on this stream and help host your guys' event and get you guys some footage, and definitely helped us out get our seniors out there for any type of college recruits out there, and especially with the tournament coming up. There's going to be a tournament going on for November 2nd, I believe, is the start. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's November 2nd. It's first Friday of that week is going to be the finals.
That's right. Yeah, I think that's going to be on November 5th. So there is an interstate tournament going on, a one-off tournament that's going to be a 3-day event hosted by University of New Mexico. So it's a mix of high school and college teams from around the state of New Mexico are going to be competing for that title. So really, really exciting events coming up in the New Mexico scene as well.
Yeah, thank you very much, Blake, for holding this and doing a great job on the stream. You definitely put in some hard work to try and maintain all this.
Sure, anytime. I think I grabbed a couple of replays we can look at there. They're completely random, so I don't know what we're gonna get, folks. But we'll take a look at those right now. Is that first goal? Actually, that was the deciding goal to go up 2-1 in that final game by Ryan there.
That was the first showcase of what Ryan can do in there, and he definitely made his presence known on that one there.
This was that beautiful shot by YKJY. That shot right off the front. I can't tell if it was off the front corner or off the side of his car while he was flipping. Let's look at that one more
I
time.
think it was just off the side of his car, just came through and just barely tipped it, just enough energy to pop it right over the top of T-Man on that one. And man, that
Perfect
angle.
placement.
Oh, goodness.
So overall, really nice match here, folks. We'll get wrapped up. Make sure to check out our Secret City Esports Twitch TV channel. I know we're hosting today on Play Versus, but if you want to follow the rest of our matches over the course of this season, be sure to follow us on twitch.tv/Secret City Esports. Make sure to hit a follow and subscribe on that channel. Folks, thanks very much. Coach Goodbuddy, good talking to you. We'll catch you next week.
You all have a good evening.